Good evening. Hello, everybody, and welcome. So, we are. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm going to see where we start with now. Okay. I know it's a bit naughty, but I have got to go to Stacey. Okay, Spirit's just making me aware that Nana's come on in and she's just not left aside. So can I have Stacey, please, the host? Can I get a hello from you? Spirit is saying you really need a message at the minute as well. So can I get Stacey, our admin? Sorry, guys, but it's got to be. So, Stacey, yes, I've got to go to Stacey at the moment, please. Anyway, what I've got for you, Stace, you're welcome. I feel like straight away I've got a Nana and I feel she had a problem with her breathing because I feel very tight, like I can't seem to breathe very well. And it's all right, Patrick. Thank you for joining though. I feel like I really can't get no air into my lungs. I feel sick with Nana. There was a blockage here, and also blockage down. She's making me aware of a hiatus sort of situation or a hernia as well. She's saying she's giving me the name Judith somewhere, but I feel that could be to do with a distant relative. She's giving me the name Mary and also Elizabeth. As she comes forward to me, I've got to say to you the name Reese somewhere, but I feel Reese is in the physical world. She's talking about losing something or losing a piece of paper that you've written down somewhere recently and forgot where it is and forgotten where the pad was. So she's making me aware of something being lost or something being forgot where something's been written down. She's also talking about feeling a little bit colder. I know it's cold anyway, but she's making me aware. Judy is my partner's sister, Mary and Elizabeth's family names. Thank you. So you understand the pad, darling, a white pad, A4 pad, and you've written something down. It was only a sentence and you couldn't find it. She's giving me a lot of headaches as well at the moment, and she's giving me a lot of sinuses pain, a little bit with yourself. She talks about feeling cold, but it's one house in your side of your house cold and the other house is really, really warm. Like you can't get the whole house heated at the minute. And she's talking about feeling a little bit on and off with somebody around you. I feel it could be to do with someone close to you. And she's telling me like there's someone who's being very silly at the moment with their behavior, and I feel it's more or less like a lady around you. I want to say it could be a family member or someone being a bit acting like babyish. The word is babyish, and she's relating it to it. Now, would you understand if I said to you Sheila? Okay, and she also mentions that no offense, and she understands that you do have a good relationship with your in-laws, okay, than family at times, because family can be difficult, no offense, but she does understand and she's by your side every step of the way. All right, i don't feel I don't mean that in the wrong way when I say that to you. It's just the fact that she's telling me with politeness and just of evidence. So, and also to let you know that you are a person that's kind-hearted, caring, and you're going to go and do more readings more on this site. She's giving me a purple crystal ball and a pink one, and she's giving you July as positive motivation, and she's giving you a um C-Max Ford car or something. So there's definitely something to do with the vehicle. And the card you got is freedom from hurt. All right. So at the minute you'll try not to overthink things to allow overthink things or take things too much on board. And this is telling you that you are discipline minded. All right, very much discipline minded. You will get your crystal ball, darling. It will be a male and a female, so you're gonna have two. And this is telling you have sometimes got to be a little bit, put your foot down, darling. All right. And you have done with a lady with her man, but she's not having it. She's a bit up and down with it at the minute. And this is saying that you have got psychic abilities and your spiritual abilities, and they have been trying to talk to you when you're trying to go to sleep, when you just before you nod off, and you've been telling them to, but yeah, Tech Wednesday is an important day coming up next week, and I feel a hospital appointment or something to do with health, and take their love. God bless you. Hello everybody, thank you for being patient while that lady just popped in. I didn't know where she came from, so let's see who's in Gemma's bedroom today. So Sheila's your mother-in-law, lovely, thank you. Right, your daughter's mother-in-law. Okay, let's have a look where we are. Right, thank you very much for the confirmation, that really helps. Right, okay, right, Spirit are talking as well. Right, I want to link with someone called Tamar. Can I go to Tamar, please? Okay, I feel like with Tamar, I am picking up a lady. Very elegant, very. I feel like she never had an English. She didn't have an English accent. She comes as a lady that was. I feel like she was from Dubai, this lady was, so, or someone abroad, okay? So she's definitely from abroad. I feel this lady's in the spirit world, okay? And I do feel like this lady would again had problems to do with the tight chest and to do with the throat. I do feel like as well her breathing was a problem. And I do feel like this lady would have collapsed before she passed the spirit, okay? I am sort of feeling like I want to give you Nana or grandmother energy with her. And I feel like this lady's around you almost of the time. I do feel like Spirit is saying that you didn't know your grandparents very well. And I do feel like that they're telling you at the minute that life's been quite challenging for you at this moment in time. And they're telling me about all different challenges around relationships, friendships, and work-wise. I do feel like at the minute that you have been trying to withhold moving or making a decision about a proposition. Is that correct? Thank you. I'm also seeing that you've got a connection to do with Italy, or you will do in the future. And I'm also connecting with somebody who has a bar or has a connection to do with a food place abroad, okay, or works there. I am also seeing the name of Jean around you, and also a name of Hida or Hina. That's my mum, but she was not from Dubai, but from Turkey. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, darling. It's because I'm not very good at, I haven't been around, believe it or not. I've not even been abroad. So, to be honest with you, I'm not very good at understanding people's cultures and stuff like that. So, forgive me for that. Is it her mum? Absolutely, darling. Absolutely, your mum. All right. And I believe your mum was a beautiful lady. She was a very loving, caring lady. And I believe she was a strong lady. She was, if you was to get in an argument with your mum, believe you and me, she would, and she would always have won. You'd never back down to her. She is telling me she's very good at being organised and very good with money. Absolutely brilliant with money, and she wanted to build her life. She wanted to build more. Now your mum is a very much of a stiff life of vegetables, and believe me, she made you eat them even if you didn't like them. Oh, she made you sit there and she made you eat everything on the plate before leaving the table. So mum's bringing in a lot of vegetables for you, and she's telling you you need that vitamins at the moment because you let your diet side go, young lady. Anyway, I have also got a young man in the spirit world that looks like a brother, but he would have passed younger, my darling. He looks like a young child now. So he would have passed very young. And I've also seen a little puppy in the spirit world that he lost as a child as well. But it looks like the puppy would never have gone into full grown, because it's in the spirit world, jumping everywhere, as my German Shepherd's sniffing it. So yes, you come from a lot of lady of animals. Okay, will she come back as my yes, she's coming back, and she's coming as a guide as well. Okay, and the baby would be a baby girl. All right, baby girl. Now, there's a lot of harmony, darling, and she's coming as your guide. There's a lot of harmony around you to come in, and happiness. So she's saying, keep these up, start thinking positive. There's a new direction coming in for you, a brand new direction, and you are going to be changing homes. You know that, don't you? She says, you know that, don't you? So there's a new home coming in just for you. Okay, God bless you. Take care, and take that love, my sweet. God bless. Hello, Jodie Jenkins. I've been drawn to you since the minute I got on. So I know someone in my bedroom's waiting for you. So let's speak to you then, Jodie Jenkins. God bless. So can I speak to Jodie? Hello, who's in? Right. Now, will you understand a lady who was I'll understand a lady who died of cancer, bless her, and a very bubbly lady indeed. I feel like she's bringing in a glass of wine. You're welcome. She's bringing in a glass of wine. She's bringing in lots of, I can smell alcohol in this bedroom. She's putting in under a gazebo, and underneath was all chairs round, and she always enjoyed, thank you, and she always enjoyed a laugh of the moment. Okay, she loved bantering, she loved enjoying being around people. I do feel like this lady comes as like, I'm feeling very family orientated lady, and I do want to say to you, she's very family with yourself. I do want to say to you, it feels more like I want to say auntie link really with you, but I do feel motherless. So I feel like she's very motherly with you at the moment. So please look alongside this. I kind of feel like I've got to say to you that you connect with a TA and a lady who works in a nursery in the physical world, my darling. And I've got to say to you that at the minute, there's somebody or a boyfriend or somebody that's planning on a different direction or wanting to do something differently, which you don't agree with, or it's not going to work. And you're telling him to calm down, you're saying. Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. She's making me feel sick, to be honest. She's really up here with me, Joda. She wants to give you a huge hug, okay? Now, I have to do this with permission, but I'm sure she knows that you're already around her anyway, and you can sense her. I have to be careful how I say it. But she's giving you a tremendous hug right now as we speak. And she's making you feel like someone has just walked over your grave. So I don't mean it disrespectfully, but that's the way she says it, as she is. Your great auntie was down to earth. She's got short hair. She was a medium-sized girl and a very down to earth indeed. She's telling me that you need to look after you, and the saying is you can please some of the time, but you cannot please them all of the time. So she's talking about a situation that not everybody agrees with, but at the end of the day, right, she says it's your choice. Okay, remember, no matter what, you're not going to please everybody, darling. All right, and she's with you. Boundaries need to be set at the moment, your card is. So boundaries ensure that they're needing to be set. You've got success definitely in your pathway. This year, I've seen you star in July, babe, all right? And she calls you babe as well because she loved you a lot. And she said you was like one of her own. She's lots of strength coming in here. So, yes, you do wear your trousers in the relationship. Well done. And you've got a lot of strength coming in. I'm seeing engagement and marriage. If you don't, I know you don't want to hear that, but yes, you are. And there's some to do with a car coming in. Take care. God bless. Thank you for working with me. Okay, Janet, I need to talk to Janet Cullen. Oh, ain't they coming in lovely today? Ain't they miss me? Thank you, darling, for explaining that. They're like on fire with me. So, Janet Cullen, I've had a black with my dog, I've just seen one in spirit, and I've just seen a black Labrador, and it's a square head Labrador. I do feel it could be a dog that you knew, or they've definitely got a black Labrador. Now I'm also seeing the budgies, okay, and a man comes in with all budgies all over his shoulders and everything. So there was a man that bred birds around you. I'm also picking up around you, Janet. You've got a man in spirit. You're welcome, darling. You're a lovely girl, you are. Keep your chin up, Joda. Anyway, Janet, you've got a man who bred birds in here, and he's happy. He's brought all his birds on his shoulders, and I feel like he is. He was in his late 60s to 70s when passing, but he looked really young for his age. He had a young outlook, darling. It was your brother-in-law's, thank you. Now, would you understand the name? Okay, he's giving me Gemma, and he's giving me a man called Riley, or a boy called Riley in the physical world. Okay, and I'm also seeing that you can take the name Cassandra or Sander. All right, in the physical world. Now he's talking about bleach. Now, have you been using so much bleach, and like it's knocking me out for six, the smell? And he's also saying to me at the moment that there's healing going around a partner or someone very close to you. Now, would you understand losing either a partner, or can you understand losing a husband or partner, my darling? Because I see a gentleman in the spirit world that shows me a gold ring, and he had problems to do with the tummy. Okay, so it's not a partner. It could be someone close to him, because I feel his energy's just come quick. I have got a man called would you understand if I said to you that it's Mark, or someone called Mark, and your husband or partner, dear, would have had a gold ring, okay, or he looked gold for some reason. When he wore it, it was very limited, but he was a proud man. As he comes forward to me, it does smell smoke, so I'm not sure if he smoked, but I really feel that you got people in the spirit world that smoked. Now, Janet, I do feel like he was quite cross with somebody of how they treated you towards his passing, dear. All right, so he wasn't very happy about it. Now, the message is to tell you that he loves you. All right, and I do feel like he had problems with his chest. He was a kind of a big man and lost his weight. He said that he said that he was cremated, and he's telling me that his ashes have not been scattered. Now, there's changes around you coming in very swiftly, so you must have to go with the flow. Okay, you've got to be patient with things. Learn to be patient. Okay, and also this is about forgiving somebody. Like he said, he's helping you to forgive, but you'll never forget, and he's always by your side. Take the name Adam on the physical world and Chris in the physical world too. God bless you, and enjoy that Labrador, because he likes my German Shepherd. Take care. Right. Hello. I keep going through your name. Hello, Joey. Lovely to see you. Could I work with you, please, Joey? Right. Funny. I've never heard of this word. I've bless you, darling. That's part of who's with you, Janet, is your dad. Yes, and he's happy where he's on the mantelpiece, darling. Okay, Joey, hello, welcome. Now, I've got a man called Brad, so hear me out. It could be someone that you've not probably met, or is at a distance, but the person's on the earth plane with you. Now, as I tune into your energies, my darling, I do pick up a link that's giving me feeling of dad somewhere. Could be dad's dad, but he enjoyed his drink. He enjoyed to have a drink every now and then. I do feel like he was a man that was the gift of the gap, and he was also whistling and muttering. So I feel this could be a granddad energy as well as dad. Okay. I am also seeing as well, there was a young man in the spirit world around you that would have taken his life. He became homeless, and I do feel the homeless shelter. He would have lived with the homeless people, and it was around where you lived at the time. Okay, I have got to say with you, Joey, are you in the verge of changing? Are you been feeling a bit down, my lovely? I do feel in your energy you have been feeling a little bit down and lost for words. All right, the spirit world is saying a reconciliation or love is coming in through the front door, so you're not, so you got to be a little bit optimistic. My brother taken his own life. Okay, I see. I'm sorry, darling. I really am. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Now, can I say to you, if your brother looked totally different to yourself, no offence, not in a bad way, but I do feel quite pale complexion, my lovely, and he is giving me that it was only his own decision. No one else was involved with this, my love. Okay. Now, what I've got to say to you is when love comes in, darling, there is a real positive change that's coming in towards yourself. But love yourself more. Okay, love yourself more. You're very spiritual, but you are a straight talking person and very imaginative in a good way. So there's lots of release here of emotions. Okay, so this is saying sometimes when you're feeling down, it is okay to have those few tears, but spirit are releasing any anger or fear at the minute. And as I can say to you, darling, look what's coming. Love. The love card for you, my love. I'll say no more. Love is coming in. And you are going to feel safe, my darling, safe. So as long that is all about you is your safety and feeling safe, and you are. God bless you. Take care. Chin up. 2 weeks time it's going to be positive. Take the love from your brother. Okay, let's see where we are. Janet Petrich, I'm always been drawn to you. Hello. Hello, my lovely. I kind of feel like a lady, a man. I feel like it's a dad. I've got a dad. I feel a dad energy, but I'm also picking up mum energy. Now, what I feel is a dad who was very silly heart, a flirtatious man who's battering his eyelids like that at me. And I do feel he's going like this. So he did like a lady would have been on the not being rude chubby side. Okay, now as your dad comes forward to me, I do feel like he's talking about an animal crossing the rainbow bridge just lately. It may not be personally yours, but it's got that animal and it's a small dog, let alone a cat in the spirit world as well. Now dad was on about at one point something to do with a pond, or there would have been a pond that's round you or near you. Okay, you're welcome. I'm also seeing, Janet, that you would understand the Janet or Janice in spirit, and you would also understand the Denise or Dennis as well. Dad's talking about bricklayers, and he's talking about being out and working with his hands. Okay, he was a proud man and he did retire early. I have got to give you a little bit to do with arthritis. Okay, so I've been shown arthritis or something to do with osteoporosis as well. I feel like you can connect with somebody who would have had MS as well, please, but I could be not personally family. So I feel like you need to open your mind, my love. All right. I know at the minute that money's a bit tight and you're thinking about worrying over that, and you're worrying about a goal that you want to achieve with it. Spirit are saying you will succeed. You will achieve, you will succeed. So whatever you're worrying about, don't be. And I am seeing a lovely camper van around you coming in. But it could be you or family. Now, abundance. What more can I say? Your cards just threw out as abundance. You're going to get your wishes and more. Now, I got October for you. Okay. And I also feel that June is important as well as birthdays and passings. There's the support as well here. Lots of support by family and friends. And you're going to find out who is in your circle and who you can definitely trust. And this is your own personal tribe. Take the love and God bless you, Janet, and go for that social community. Go for that people that care for you. You're a leader, girl, not a follower. God bless. Wow, what lovely spirits do we have in this room? Right, let's see. Okay. Oh, hello. What's your name? Stacey Shear. Yeah. Can't pronounce your name, darling. Stacey Shear. Sear or Shear. Hello, hello. Oh, hello. You're welcome. So I kind of feel like a lady that's making me load of bolognese. I got pasta bolognese. I got lasagna, all these pasta foods in front of me. So I just want to throw pasta at you at the minute. I don't know why, but the spirit world are certainly throwing that with you. I have got a lady called the name Rose, or her name was Rose, and I've also got a lady who enjoyed creating cakes or doing creative doing catering. She was a caterer, and a very big one indeed. So I do believe it could even have a family connection with this, but I also feel that I've got a man who was a lorry driver in here. Okay, so you love pasta and been cooking a lot of it. Yeah, my kind of woman. Yes, would you understand as well, having a child, my darling? I'm seeing two small children around you, and I'm seeing babies in the spirit world that was lost. I've got two around you, sweetheart. I'm also seeing that you are feeling a little bit isolated from the world at the minute, and I do feel you've been suffering a lot of headaches, my lovely. Spirit is talking about watching your cholesterol at the minute. All right, so watching your cholesterol. Now you have two children under the age of 10, and they are showing me as well. One of them would have been having autism or on that pathway, darling. All right, you've got a lot of love coming towards you, but are you ready for love for you? This is about sometimes you put up a wall, my darling, to do with love. You put a wall up there. All right. Also, this is saying a lot of safety. This is about your own safety and thinking of yourself. Sometimes we have to put others, especially our children, we always put our others' safety first. But Spirit are saying, we want you to know that you are already safe. We're looking after you. And then this is about determination. This is about your strength. This is about you're determined. You're not just a lady who says they're going to do it. You're the walk, and that's very positive thing that you need to be positive about. Well done, because I know that you have been bringing up children by yourself, and Spirit showed me that. But I also see an additional children coming in, and I feel adoption later on. God bless you. Right. Hello, people. So I'm going to go to Casey Ashley. Okay. Thank you. Hello, my beautiful. You've got a lovely radiant energy. So, Casey, may I work with you? I kind of feel like I've got a lady called Helen or Ellen. Lovely. Thank you, Stacey, for the confirmation. But, yes. So I want to go to my next lady's lady just down. Casey Ashley, is it? I kind of feel, lady, with you, I feel I've got a lady called Ellen or Ella. Not Ellen, Helen or Ellen, and she's in the spirit world. Now, I also keep connecting with a lady called Sam, and she is in spirit. If Sam's not yours, let me know, then I know she's not with you. I do feel with you that there is a lot to do with a Sunday roast, or been invited out for Sunday dinner, and it's become a bit of a shock, or will do. And this is coming in the next week or two. Now, what I've got with you, Casey, is I feel like with this Helen, she was a very strict and quite outspoken lady, quite a blunt lady and quite a loud lady. And I feel like this lady could even be a neighbor or something on the energies of, not always quite close, but a lady that you certainly would know if you know she was around. I can't explain that without being rude. And I do feel like she would have had her hair down to her, then she had it cut short. It went straight into the shortness. I feel like with her, she had mobility problems a little bit towards the end with her. And she's telling me at the minute around yourself, something to do with the bathroom, or something to do with the bathroom. So none of the people connect with you. Okay, fine, I'll take her with me. Can you understand Bill? Can you understand Bill? Because Helen's just made me aware that there's a man called Bill in the spirit world that you would connect with, and she's connecting with Bill. I also feel I need to say to you, is there a problem with one of your locks of the doors? Because I do feel there is. I've also got a great grandma as well that was a military nurse as well, one that came from the war. And I'm also seeing, Kesa, a lady that I feel would have been a nurse as well in that area. So there's a release energy here for you. It's about releasing what is now not wanted of you, or toxic energy. Okay, so this is about you doing something different or planning on a new hobby, which will help you. This is about going out with that friends or that dinner. Okay. And also this is about peace and balance. Okay. So this is about harmony and peace. Okay. Lots of harmony coming around a situation to do with friends and family. Take the love and God bless. Okay. Let me see. I'm wondering, Alison Short, would you understand a lady called Helen in spirit, but spell Ellen, spell Ellen, a lady that was an older lady, and I feel she would have had problems with her spine. I do feel like if you don't, I need to know who knows this lady. So everyone, if you can comment and let me know. She was in a care home. I do not know a bill. Unfortunately, the spirit resonates, but the card hits correctly. All right, Kesa, thank you very much, because I will put the spirits out there. So thank you. At least part of the reading you can resonate. Hang on a minute then. You can't, right? That's fine. So you can Super Dougie M, right? That's excellent. Now, would you understand, Super Dougie M? Would you understand as Ellen was becoming blind as well, please? Because this Ellen is quite a lady that was outspoken. She wouldn't have minced her words, but also she was quite a loud lady. Because I feel when she's talking, she's quite loud. And I seem to be feeling around you at the minute that you've been like this at the minute. It's no offense. It feels like you're having to speak louder to get your words being said or heard. And you are a person that is quite, it's nice. You are a person that speaks up or fesses up for other people. But when you're in need of that support, you don't always get that back, and that's what spirit are trying to help in that area. So where you're backing somebody up, you're not getting that back. You are a strong person, you are a determined person, and you want to be proud about that about yourself. Yeah, you're a lovely person at heart, but you have given too much, darling. Now spirit are giving you strength. Your card is the strength, sweetheart. All right. And this is about somebody who is coming back to you that you would need to forgive, or wants your forgiveness, dear. And there is a lots of changes are coming in as a quick change around a situation, which is about somebody's attitude towards you, but you're not sure to take them back. So spirit is saying take a step out, think of it on the outside rather than putting yourself emotionally in. So maybe think about before acting. All right, God bless you. And take a lady who had a heart attack as well in the November. God bless you. Right, sorry about that. We finally got there in the end. So let's have a look now. Kendra, don't tell me I'm reading the same person. Kendra, can't pronounce your last. Kendra. Can I have, am I reading the same lady? Kendra. No, not person gone. So it's random, I believe. Okay. If I'm reading the same person, I'll move on to somebody else. Alan Short, can I come back to you? Because I'm pretty much sure that you are I'm pretty much with yourself. Alison Short, I do believe that you've got mum in spirit, please. Or I feel a grandmum, definite mum energy. I feel like mum would have suffered quite a progressive disease before passing to the world of spirit. Now, I do believe that your mum was quite a lady that was quite tidy and always seemed to be busy. I do feel like she was cleaning or on the go quite most of the time, and she'd always like a tidy bed, bless her. I do feel like at the minute she is giving me milk for you. Either you're running out late at night or something. So it was grandmother, bless you. Will you understand your grandmother looking very much like mum? Because I feel like they both look the same. Okay, and I do believe that grandmother was a lady that was quite passionate and enjoyed being around family. Okay, I do believe that you are exactly the same, and you are a carer. Will you understand helping or caring for mum in some way? Spirit is saying devotation. You devote your life to people around you, but sometimes you don't have enough time for you. You never put yourself out there for your time. It's very rare. I'm showing a psychic supper you're going to in the physical world, so look forward to that one coming in. There's lots of love around you in different ways. People do love you, but you just don't see that kind of love at the minute, and you sometimes it's hard for you to accept love as well. But the thing is, to give out love, we need to accept love. So she wants you to learn to start to accept that little bit more. And also, you have got 3 friends that you do care about, you do passionately care, and this is saying that you've got 3 that you can rely on, okay, and 1 that's not up and down at the minute, but you make that decision on. Take the love and look out for June, as a wedding will be coming your way. God bless. Thank you for reading to me, madam. I didn't understand. October, next October, this October, darling. It's this October. I feel with that super. Yeah, I can't remember the last bit what it was, but there was definitely saying that with this October, it's not looking that bad. And I thought I can't remember it all, but you can watch my lives again, and you will be able to hear it, darling. Okay, you're welcome. So, right, let's have a look where I go next, guys. Maria Ann Harris. Okay, hello. Hello, Maria Ann Harris. Now, would you understand somebody who drove a train? All right. So he either used to love train spotting, or he used to love the trains. It's something to do with the train connection with this gentleman as a very important point. He enjoyed the old-fashioned trains and also bird watching, but I don't mean human, because he's laughing with that. Now, I do believe that you would have also had a man who worked in the coal mine and would have had the torch on his head out. I do feel like he's giving you an old-fashioned coal bunker, okay? And I do believe that he would have suffered with his lungs to a passing because he was dedicated to his job. What a beautiful man. I do believe he says I was a beautiful man, very charming, but he could be, won't get on the right side if you didn't, okay? I do feel he's giving me the nudge and he keeps touching your chin. So have you been scratching your chin or touching your chin lately? Because what I'm getting is that you keep going like this because he's touching your chin. He's making you aware to say chin up. Do you understand that? And I'm also been feeling like he's saying that somebody around you at the moment's not very well, my darling. Spirit are sending you a lot of healing for this loved one who's around you's not very well. They are telling me a friend as well, and I've also got a grey and white kitten as well. I've got to say to you that you are a person that is very much of a team leader, a happy-go-jolly lady, and anybody's friend. You mean well, you're a special lady. But the problem is with yourself, okay, that you take things to heart like I do. So what it is with yourself, you're quite empathic yourself, and this is why a lot of people are drawn to you, and you're given an awful lot of you're given a lot of advice, and your advice is brilliant to people. I do feel like I want to say to you, romance is in the air, my darling, for you. Romance is in the air. Now, I do say to you that I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but one or two people you feel you can't trust at the minute, all right? And your intuition is digging at you. So this is telling you that go by your gut feeling, listen to your gut feeling, all right? Because this will help you, guide you where you're best at and who has your best of interest. Also, you are a devoted person when it comes to love and friendship, and you devote your life to people, and you will expect that the same. Spirit is saying you are going to get that one-to-one committed relationship, and when you do, there will be a reunion at the end of it. So there's a happy time, but also it's about trusting. All right. I also see that you've not had it easy, darling, and it shows to me that you've had ups and downs and been on your own more or less for some time. But I do feel like this is about to change for you. God bless you, and thank you for working with me. Okay. Let's just see where we go. Jenna M. Hello, how you doing? I have just shouted Jenna M. I have just heard the name Dawn. Okay, so it could be a lady in spirit or in the physical world, but I am certainly picking up a lady who needed an inhaler. Okay, because she feels like she's walking and she's taking a breath out of an inhaler. So I feel like with this lady that she didn't manage to get about as much as she did. I'm definitely seeing the name Dawn printed up, and I'm also seeing the name Joan in the spirit world printed up for you. I kind of feel like she's giving me some new glasses or a change of glasses, but they feel like reading glasses to me for you. And I'm also been shown that your lower backache has been aching. They've been telling me about you been feeling a little bit under the weather. That seems to be like flu or unwell, sweetheart. So yes, I do feel like there's lots of healing going around you and family at the minute. Okay, and I'm also been seeing that people will come together. Friends will come together. You are going on holiday this year, and she's making me aware of July. Okay. This is about guidance, all right? Guidance coming your way. And this is about you receiving and giving guidance to others. But you feel fed up because you feel like no one is listening to the guidance that you give. And you feel fed up that why don't anyone listen to me? But guess what, Jenna? They may be falling on deaf ears right now, but she's saying, guess what? They wouldn't be very, very soon, because they will own up to that and say, I wish I took your advice. Now, there's a lot of harmony around you, so you are going into calmer times. All right, you are going into a lot of calmer times now. And I also feel that like you have got the wisdom, the knowledge. All right, lots of knowledge coming in, lots of different knowledge in different ways, learning and going out there and searching things for yourself. So there's lots of knowledge here. So this is about take the love. God bless you. Don't tell everyone your pearls of wisdom. And thank you for working with me. And I believe it is now 5 to 8. And I'm sorry, guys. I feel my hour is up. I'm hoping I should be on either tomorrow or the weekend or when I can. But thank you all for joining. Thank you for the wonderful comments. Thank you for Stacey and Veronica for having me, and Stacey for moderating. You do a wonderful job here. I really enjoy being on here. It's absolutely wonderful place to work. And thank you all for coming on, because without you, we won't be able to work and we won't be here. So God bless you. Thank you. Take care, and bye bye.